Hello. Welcome to Monday's shoulders, biceps and triceps. Just going to put this down a little bit. We're going to start with our usual 2 or 3 minute warm up, and then we'll get into the exercises. So we're going to start with a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl. So heel dig, arms out to the side with your leg, back and knee. So heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. We do this because it warms up your muscles, it mobilizes your joints. It's good for your balance because you are actually off balance, particularly when you do the knee one. And it's good for your brain because you've got to remember the sequence. Knee. If you're finding it difficult to remember the sequence, if you're getting flummoxed in the middle, doesn't matter. Just keep going. As long as you're moving. If you can move like this, it's pretty good because it uses sort of different planes, backwards, forwards, sideways, up and down. Then it's better, but just, it will come. Practice makes perfect. Just while I've got your undivided attention, I'm having a little rest in August. So there'll be no classes in August. And in fact, I think the classes won't start again until, I think it might be the 10th. I'm not actually certain. I'll have to check with my diary. But 10th of September, sorry. So I'm having August and a bit of September off because I'm not here. Well, I am, but I'm having a little rest. So, advanced warning. Of course, that doesn't mean to say you don't do the exercises. We're going to stop. We're going to do 5 more. We're going to do them a little bit faster. So, we're going to do heel dig, side, back, knee. 1. Heel dig, side, back. 2. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 3. Heel dig, side, back. 4. Heel dig, side, back. 5. There we go. Right, so we're going to just do some arm exercises to loosen up, mobilize your joints and get your muscles working without weights. So we're going to start with bicep curl. So anchor your elbows into your side, into your waist. And we're not going to, when we do the bicep curls, particularly when we've got the weights, we're not going to rock. If you can only do a bicep curl by rocking, stop because you've lost technique. So we're just going to go just up to the shoulders, only your forearm that moves. I've seen people do bicep curls like this. Your elbows stay anchored. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to have our hands here. And we're going to, you don't really need to see my feet actually now. So I'm going to put this back a little bit. I always put it back too much. It's very difficult to judge. Right, we're going to have our hands here. We're going to go just straight up. 1, 2, nice and slow and controlled. 3, 4, 5, 6. Have your feet hip width apart as well. 7, gives you better balance. 8, 9, 10. Shoulders nice and relaxed. 11, 12. And then keeping your hands here. If you can't get your hands by your side like that, if you can't get them in line with your body, just do what you can. And we're going to touch our elbows together. If you can't do that, just do the best you can as well. Don't force anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oof. Just give your shoulders a bit of a wobble. A couple forwards, a couple backwards, just to get rid of that. Right, we're going to put our hands, palms on our outer thighs. Turn your hand over so as your palms are facing outwards. Touch them above your head. Turn them again and down. So the turning is important too, because it uses the small muscles in your shoulder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give your shoulders a bit of a wiggle again. Now we're going to hold your thumb with your other hand and we're going to do an upright row. And this is the one where your elbows go higher than your hand. It doesn't matter how high up you get them, as long as you've got that V. I've seen people try and do it forcing like that. Don't force anything. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Don't hunch your shoulders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. Right, we're going to, if you can, put your hands behind your head like that. If you can't get them behind your head without sort of forcing your head forward, just do what you can. Hold them slightly higher if you need to. And we're going to just lift our forearms to the ceiling. So it's just like that. Your shoulder is not going to move, it's just your forearms. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. And then finally in this section without weights, we're going to raise one arm in line with your ear if you can. If you can't, just do what you can. And the other one comes out behind. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't rock. 8. Don't. It's only your arms that move. 9, 10, 11. Lost count there a bit. 12. We may have done 13, but that doesn't matter. Right. Before we go into the arms bit using weights, just give your arms a bit of a rest and also to just keep your legs mobile. We're going to do some sits to stand. So shuffle towards the front of the chair. That's what I'm trying to say. And we're just going to stand up and sit down in a very controlled way. Knees aren't going to come in. We're going to go up. 1. If you can't do this, if you really can't do this without putting your hands on your knees, do that then, okay? But eventually, the aim is to be able to do this without putting your hands on your knees to push yourself up, okay? So, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow and controlled. Don't plonk down. 5, 6, 7. Don't look at the floor. 8, look forward. Oops, that was a bit of a plonk. 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Right, we're going to go into the exercises using weights. We're going to use our light weights to begin with. Now, as I've said on the separate video, which you can have a look at about choosing weights, light, heavy and medium, light, medium and heavy are very subjective terms, and what's light for one person is heavy for the other, and vice versa. My lights are 2 kilos. Yours may be half a kilo, 1 kilo, or it may be 5 kilos. You may be very hardcore. But we're going to anchor our elbows. We're going to do bicep curls. Anchor your elbows into your waist. I'm going to keep one like that, and the other one we're going to do a bicep curl. So we're going to do 1, 2, nice and slowly down. Don't let it go completely limp. Keep some tension. 3, 4, 5. Keep this one working, your other one working. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then bring this one up so that your elbow on this arm is at 90 degrees. Anchor your elbow on the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then have your hands here, have one. You're going to do one at a time. So 1, keep the other one static. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then keep that one static. 1. You know your weights are light. 2, 3. If you can do 12 fairly easily. 4, 5, 6. If you're struggling at 9 or 10, they're too heavy. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring them down and we're going to do the upright row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, shoulders nice and relaxed. 10, 11, 12. And then put one weight down and the other one, try and get it behind your head without clonking your head. Show you what it looks like. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was a bit harder because your triceps, it's the ones on the back of your arm, tend to be a bit weaker. You don't use those as much. Now we're going to do another 12 sit to stands, but this time holding the weights. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Control it going down. 5. That's the one that puts is most beneficial. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fabulous. Put your weights down. Move the old chair. And we're going to go with medium weights. My medium are 3 kilos. And we're going to start, but we're going to do both together this time. We're not going to hold one at 90, one arm at 90 degrees. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now with these, for medium, 5, you should be struggling at about 9, the 9th repetition. 7, 8, 9. You should be looking forward to it finishing. 10, 11, 12. And then bring them up here. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the exercise class that I make most noises in, because it's the one I find most difficult, because I use really heavy weights. Well, heavy for me. Upright row. 1, 2, 3. Nice relaxed shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Told you. 9, 10. 11, 12. Whoa. One weight down, the other one behind your head, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Right. Get the chair back in. We're going to do some more squats or sit to stands, whatever you want to call them. So we've already done 24. So this will make 36. Doing well. Heavy weights, or medium weights, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you go down, your weight's in your heels. 5, I think that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, medium weights away. Get the chair out of the way. Last ones are heavy weights. Now we're only going to do 6 reps with this one, because they should be really heavy and you should struggle to get to 6. If you can do them really easily, they're too light. So bicep curl, just watch, we're going to put them all together. We're going to do a bicep curl. We're going to do an overhead press. We're going to bring it down, an upright row. Okay, and we're going to do 6 of those. So anchor your elbows, bicep curl, bring them up again, up. I think we did an extra bicep curl then, didn't we? 1. So we're going to do bicep curl and then up and then down and then upright row. 2. Oh. I've got a slightly damaged right arm. 3. 4. Oh, I'm tempted to rock in this one, but I've got to work really hard not to rock. 5. And last one. Oh. I could be fooling you. These could be plastic. Upright row. Oh, and then 1 weight down, 1 behind your head without bashing your brains out. 1, 2, 3, full range of movement. 4, 5, 6. Right, last one. Get your chair. We're going to have the heavy weights, but we're going to do 12 because your legs are heavier, stronger than your arms. So even though we're using heavy weights, we're going to try and do 12. If you can't do 12, that's fine. Do what you can. I'm going to do 6 sit to stand, and I'm going to do 6 free squats. So feel free if you want to do free squats, as long as you're sure you've got the technique right. Okay, so on we go. 1, 2, no plonking. 3, control it. 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to do free squats. You can do those as well, but you don't need to go down very far as long as you've got the technique right. It's the same technique as sitting. You stick your bottom out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Glad that's over. And then, just finally, have you been practicing your Asian squat? Hold this in front of you. Down you go, right down, like this. Oh, it's a bit easier. I try and do it every day, but I sometimes forget. And then I'll show you how to get up, because you may be down there thinking, right, I'm down, how do I get up? Just lean forward, stick your bottom in the air, and then stand up. It's really good for your hips and your knees and everything. Whew. It's always nearer 25 minutes on a Monday, isn't it? See you on Wednesday for the legs. And that's 1, 2, is that 48 squats you've done? Brilliant. Bye.